A good nerve Shabbos. Shir Hashirim asher l'shloimei. Anyone who ever opened up a Rashi, all of the Rishonim, the incredible statements on the Kedusha of Shir Hashirim. We'll just start with Rashi says, Shana Rabbeinu, first of all, that every word time the Shir Hashirim says the word Shloimei, it's referring to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. In that sense, Rashi is going to continue to try to describe the entire song of Shir Hashirim as a conversation between HaKadosh Baruch Hu, who will be referred to as Shloime, as the Chasam, to talking to Klal Yisrael, who's being referred to as the Kala. And of course, Rashi and the Akdama and Shir Hashirim already tells us that the reason of Shir Hashirim, the reason of this song that is being sung between HaKadosh Baruch Hu and Klal Yisrael is because Shloime HaMelech saw b'Ruach HaKodesh that Klal Yisrael will be going through incredible length of Golus after Golus. So Shloime HaMelech created this song out of the pain and the yearning that Klal Yisrael will have to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And at the same time that HaKadosh Baruch Hu will respond to Klal Yisrael and say, I did not send you away forever, I'm waiting for you to come back. And that is the essence of the song. Of course, we see in other Rishonim, we see the Malbim and others who explain Shir Hashirim differently. Some even explain that Shloime does actually mean Shloime HaMelech himself. But we will go with what Rashi brings, the Chazal, and then we'll continue on to the Chasam Sofer. The first thing Rashi says, of course, is Omer Rakiva lehoya ilam kedai keyoim shenitten by Shir Hashirim liyisrael. The world was not worthy enough any other day like the day that Shir Hashirim was given to Klal Yisrael. And then right here we see already what Rashi was referring to, that Shloime HaMelech gave this shir to Klal Yisrael. He saw what's going to happen and he decided to give them the Shir Hashirim, rather than it being a song, a shir about other things at the time. Shekol HaKsuvim Kodesh, says Rakiva. Everything else in Sefer Ksuvim, of course, is Kodesh, but the Shir Hashirim is Kodesh Kadoshim. And Reb Elazar ben Azariah, of course, says that it's a mashal to a king who took a bag of wheat and gave it to the baker and said, take it and take out some flour and make a better bread and a better bread and a better bread, but the best of the best. This is the one part that you should, one cookie that you should bring to me, that best of the best flour that you can get out of this bag of wheat. And he says this is the same thing with Shir Hashirim. The Hilgi Chasam Sofer says, Shir Hashirim asher l'shloimei. One interesting thing immediately he says is that we see that every other shir that we see in Tanakh, whether it was the Shir Sayom, is and the shir later for when they had the Mayan or the shir, every time there was a shir, there was a reason of the shir. There was a Shir Hayom, is literally called the shira of the Yam Suf. There is every shir, every time Klal Yisrael or Moshe or Adam or anyone of the different shirim that were out there, there was a reason for that shir. Says the Chasam Sofer, Shir Hashirim asher l'shloimei. That is the reason. The reason is that we were zoiche to be Am Yisrael, who is able to stand out there and whenever we want, literally sing to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, something that even Malachim don't have permission to do. That is Shir Hashirim. Shir Hashirim, says the Chasam Sofer, that we're zoiche to be Am Yisrael. The Chasam Sofer continues, Yishakeinu min hashikos piu. Many Rishonim explain the Yishakeinu min hashikos piu. We want that kiss. What is that? The Torah. Says the Chasam Sofer that the fact is that the Ramban tells us that when Klal Yisrael asked from Moshe, "Retzoneinu liris es malkeinu," we want to see HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We want to talk directly with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. HaKadosh Baruch Hu then explained to Moshe, says the Ramban, that Klal Yisrael did not do this out of Ahavas Hashem, but rather they still weren't 100% sure if it's possible that a human being should speak to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So they wanted to see it firsthand, as they say. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu told Moshe, "V'gam b'cha yaminu lo'olam," they're going to believe in you forever, because this is really what they're looking for. They still have some doubt if you're really talking to me. So if I will talk to them one time, gam b'cha yaminu lo'olam. Says the Chasam Sofer, the fact that later on, Yishakeinu min hashikos piu, the fact that Klal Yisrael is asking, I want to talk to you again, could be that it was also with this idea that they didn't want to have that intermediary, this idea of the Rabbanon, Chazal, and adding there's different ideas in the Torah that is not clearly written in the Torah and so forth. And the truth is, says the Chasam Sofer, but that in Chazal itself, the Gemara in Avodah Zarah says that the pasuk in Shir Hashirim, Ki toivim doidecha miyoyin, says the Gemara, what's Ki toivim doidecha miyoyin? That the fact that the Chachamim were called the uncle, that the Rabbanons that they added, in a sense, it's better than the Yoyin. It's better than the Torah itself. Says the Chasam Sofer, when Klal Yisrael asks in Shir Hashirim, Yishakeinu Minashikas Piyu, is despite the fact, it's not, no, we don't want to hear Chazal, of course. But even though we know Chazal is amazing, we still want Yishakeinu Minashikas Piyu. We still want that connection, pell with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So of course immediately we see from Rashi, from the Malbim, from the Chasam Sofer, and from all the Rishonim, the incredible Kedusha that is within Shir Hashirim, and the incredible segulas and Yeshuas that come from saying Shir Hashirim a few times a year or on every year of Shabbos, and there's different minhagim, before Mincha, after Mincha, before Kabbalah Shabbos, and so forth. But the point is that one thing we see in Rashi, this idea that Shlomo HaMelech saw that Klal Yisrael will be in Galus for many, many, many years, and of course referring to us today, when we're in this darkness of times that we mamish, it's so hard to see the Ohr of Torah, the Ohr of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the Ohr of Emunah B'tachon. Shir Hashirim, this song that expresses the yearning, the longing of Klal Yisrael to be reconnected with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And of course, HaKadosh Baruch Hu's ahava to Klal Yisrael. This, Emir Hashem, will lift us up. May you have a wonderful, wonderful, uplifting Shabbos.